Hi, this is Camille Casal and
Val.
with Angstadt Real Estate Group. Welcome to Conversations at the Wall, where we will build your knowledge one brick at a time. Today, Val has a very important question.
So as a first-time home seller, where do I even begin? It seems really daunting for me. And do I need a real estate agent? What will a real estate agent do for me? Or can I just do this by myself?
Okay, that's more than one question, but we'll answer all of those. So the first thing is, yes, you do need a real estate agent, and for these reasons. A real estate agent is your advocate. You want somebody on your side to handle the marketing, negotiations, anything that comes up throughout the deal.
Okay, so you're pretty much telling me if I just get a real estate agent, I just kind of give you the reins to help me in the process, and it's not as much work, it's not as laborsome.
Right, correct.
Okay.
So the real estate agent will, first of all, help you price your home appropriately. We'll do a comparative market analysis that will determine what your home should sell for. Because the last thing you want to do is underprice it or overprice it. It's not going to move if it's overpriced, and if it's underpriced, you're cheating yourself. So a real estate agent will realistically price your home. They will help you stage and prepare your home for the market. Then they will market your home, which means it goes on to the multiple listing service. When it goes on to the multiple listing service, it goes to all outlets.
So what's the difference between you putting it on the market and me just putting a for sale sign in my yard?
The marketing is one of the biggest initially, where you'll see a significant difference. And when it's out on the multiple listing service, you'll have your property listed out there on all internet avenues.
So you're pretty much telling me that if I get an agent is going to take a lot of the paperwork headache away for
Correct.
me, and also put it on the market so that it's widely viewed.
Also, what the realtor will do, the paperwork. That's a lot of legalese. So if you're handling this on your own and you're not used to it, there could be the potential for legal issues.
I don't want any legal issues.
No one wants legal issues.
Okay.
So a realtor is a professional who has done this multiple times and will be able to navigate that territory for you.
Okay, so you've convinced me that one, if I go with a real estate agent, my house will be seen. You will also take a lot of the paperwork away
Correct.
from me as far as stress is concerned. So now what? What is the cost out of pocket for me if I go with an agent?
Okay, so if you go with an agent, what I also want to address is one of the things an agent does for you, aside from marketing, aside from the paperwork, is we do handle the negotiation, which can be tricky when you're talking about things that arise in a home inspection, and a potential buyer wants you to put a lot of money out of pocket to take care of something. A realtor can help navigate that for you. In the end, statistically speaking, selling your home with a realtor will actually save you money.
Ooh, who
So-
doesn't like saving money?
Everybody likes that, and that's just a hard fact. A realtor will save you money. Your home will be on the market for a shorter period of time. So when you're talking about cost, you have to remember your real estate transaction is a business deal. When you're selling something, there is a cost to do business. Part of that cost is the commission for the realtors, the buyer and the seller. So that's 6%. It's usually 3% for each realtor. Then you have 1% for any repairs or staging that needs to be done. So if something does come back on a home inspection, you have the money set aside to fix any issues that may hold up a transaction.
So is that money that comes out of pocket, or is that money that comes out of the closing costs and the sale of the home itself?
So for home inspection items, that might come out of pocket right away.
Okay.
Sometimes you can give a credit to the buyer, and that comes out of, at the end, at the closing.
So now I've decided I'm going to sell my house. I am getting a real estate agent, and we are putting it on the market.
Correct.
That's nothing I have to be concerned with, because that's the work you're doing.
Right.
But after that, now I get my house ready for sale. What
Right.
do I do on my end as far as getting my house itself ready?
Okay, so that's all staging. You want to clean it, declutter, paint, take care of any issues that are just going to be seen right away in a home inspection. So if there's something wrong with, a window that doesn't close properly, or any items that, you've lived in your house, you know what's wrong with it, fix it before you're being told to fix it, or it's costing you more money, and time, because this has to happen before the closing. So if you can handle it ahead of time, it's much better. One of the things I did want to talk about with the seller cost is that you look at 6% for the real estate commission, 1% for repairs, and there's also something called a seller subsidy, which is when a seller helps the buyer with the closing costs, meaning they give them money. And typically that can be 2 to 4% of the sales price of the home. It's usually 3%. If it happens, it doesn't always happen, but a lot of times buyers will try to negotiate this when they make an offer.
And again, those are the negotiations I don't want to have to worry about.
Right. So let the realtor be the negotiator for you.
This also is kind of what you were saying as far as depersonalized, because it's a business transaction.
Correct.
It's not, I'm looking to sell, not continue to possess my home.
Right.
Okay.
So what you want is a realtor to advocate for you to make it go as smoothly or as possible.
Well, seems so complicated that it just makes sense in getting somebody to be my voice, my advocate, and getting a real estate agent. So thanks for clarifying a lot of my questions.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for joining me.
Oh, well, thanks.
Conversations at the Wall. Join us next time. Have a good day. This is Camille Casal and
Val
with Angstead Real Estate Group.